What's up, guys? ThatOneTomahawk here, and welcome back to Cube Evolution. In the previous episode, we got ourselves working on something that can be somewhat amazing if we so happen to explore it further. What we were managing to do is give ourselves one extra heart permanently on our character. If you guys can see, I have that extra yellowish heart that kind of looks like a saturation / absorption heart that I have on me right now. We're hoping to get that number even higher in this episode, and by that, we need to get ourselves some more necrotic bones, and in order to do that, we need to kill lots more wither skeletons, and we have plans in order to do that. I have things that are ready for you guys, and I'm excited because I think this is going to be a cool way of like getting stuff to work properly. Hopefully it works as I want it to. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? But as it stands right now, it seems like it's going to be good. Let's see. I don't even know. Let's get on into this episode of the Cube Evolution. Okay, guys, so basically the basic function of what I'm trying to do here is, since in order to make myself a massive amount of wither skeletons, I need to use this thing, which I have in my inventory, which I've already created. It's called an AutoSpawner. An AutoSpawner is something that's in Minecraft Reloaded. It basically allows you to infinitely make replicas of a mob that you have captured inside a safari net, which I do have right here. See, there's a skeleton, which is a wither skeleton, all trapped in there. You can make infinite copies of them over and over again, assuming that you have this thing called mob essence. And mob essence is something that drops alongside experience that, you know, just mobs normally drop, you know, and you'll see it if I were to go down here. And you can see in this room, you know, there's a bunch of stuff in here, specifically the endermen that are around here. And if I were to go ahead and kill this enderman, let's just go ahead and do that really quick. Let's just hit him and kill him. Notice how he drops experience as well as this other stuff that I can't pick up. This is mob essence. And I can use this in a special way to get lots of stuff. And also that is making a lot of noise. It's kind of scary. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and kind of just laser this area out a little bit. Doesn't really matter 100% on how it works. Hopefully, oops, I just wrecked one of those, what do you call it? Oh, actually, there's multiple mobs, what do you call it, enderman spawners in here. I didn't even actually know that. I thought there was just the one, so that actually makes it a lot easier for us. I know it might be a little bit difficult for you guys to see right now. Don't worry, guys. What we're going to do right now is we're actually going to go ahead and block up that area right there so darkness doesn't actually come for us because, you know, there's some scary mobs that are in this place. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to cancel my render of the video that I'm trying to upload or render out right now because it's causing me some lag. Okay, so FPS should probably be going up now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and launch out some more lasers, finish up this entire room, make sure it's all nice and cleared out for us. And we're almost done. La-da-da. Sorry, I'm totally making a mess of this room. It's gross. Okay, so let me just get my torches out, and let's just go ahead and boom. Yeah, let's just put some torches everywhere. Everywhere so we can see. All nice and good. Also, these endermen are making a lot of scary noises that I'm going to just try to ignore. In fact, you know what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take off hostile mob sounds, because that's actually being really loud. Okay, there we go. Not much noise anymore. Okay, actually, now I can hear just lots and lots of weird things that are in there. Okay, let me just get this pickaxe right here. I don't want to use the laser. I noticed something about the laser is it's a lot less controlled than like a regular pickaxe because, you know, I'll end up breaking blocks that I don't want to break, which isn't necessarily good in the long run, but, you know, who cares? Okay, so there we go. Room is almost nice and tidied up. Just need to place down a couple more blocks, and then we'll be good to go. Let me just whoo, laser. Ooh, you just got lasered, yo. Okay, there we put that there, that there. Oops, I'm just getting wrecked by this thing right now. Oh, and he's gone. Okay, love that. And this room is officially nice and tidy. Okay, so what we're going to try to do in this room right now is we're going to set up all these little pieces of material that we have right now. We're going to set them all up nice and is best, you know, to the best of the ability, to the best of our own ability that we can. So what we're going to do right now is the first thing we need to place down is this MFE right here. So this MFE, what it's going to do is it's going to provide power to everything that we're doing right now. So this MFE is already fully charged. I charged it up with the stuff that we already have. So we're going to use these things called glass fiber cables, and we're going to link it up like we need to. So these auto spawners and grinders, or this auto spawner and this grinder, use a special type of power, which is RF instead of EU. Basically, it uses the power that's in Mine Factory, or sorry, that's in Buildcraft, as opposed to the stuff that's Industrial Craft. So what I need to do right now is I need to use this thing called the transfer node. Well, we've already used them before to get ourselves the grinder and get that working. So if you guys see that right there, that should be working properly. And now this thing, if it has some power, which it should have power, yes, it has power right here, and it's idle for a little while, and it should just start automatically killing the endermen that are nearby. See, look, it just killed that one. And what it'll do is it'll keep picking that stuff up right there. And actually what I'm missing right now, actually I'm not missing it, is on the side of one of these blocks right here, there should be a little thing that looks like a little hole. If I could just find it right now. Let me just go ahead and break this thing. I think I could use a wrench to break it. Oh, there we go. Actually, we could just use this. So, like, we do this, like that, and wait for it. There we go. So that's going like that. And all we need to do now is just oops, whoa, what just happened there? I didn't even know what happened there. Okay, this isn't working right for some reason. Okay, there we go. That should be facing that way. And that should be facing that way. Okay, there we go. That's actually working as it should now. And now all we needed to do is actually I mean, that's not exactly how we want it to work, but it's close enough, right? So now all items that it'll get from killing the Enderman should go into this chest, and now there should be room for us to keep on going. So if you can see in here, there's lots of essence in there, you know, lots and lots of it, pretty much like just enough. So what we could do now is adjacent to this thing right here, actually, we could, let's see, what do we have? I actually forgot something. I forgot to get myself a... Actually, you know what? I think I could do this easier. Okay, no, okay. I messed something up here. So what I need to do is I'll be right back. I actually need to go ahead and get myself a redstone engine. I actually forgot about that. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get a redstone engine. Okay, so we're back, and we have ourselves the redstone engine that we need. So all that we need to do now is actually get ourselves one of these wooden fluid pipes. And also, that sheep outside is being really, really annoying. I don't like it. Okay, actually, oh, look at that. We don't even need a redstone engine. It just pumps it out automatically. That's actually something awesome. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to put this auto spawner right here, like so. And now it should probably be getting filled with essence. You can see right there, it's got lots and lots of essence. So we're going to set this thing to go spawn exact copy to yes. And then all we need to do now is put our safari net with the skeleton in there, and then it'll start doing that. Now, see, it doesn't have any energy right now, which means all we need to do right now is pull this bad boy over here. Also, just move that out of the way. It doesn't need to be too much, okay, like that. And then we come right here, put ourselves another energy node because we need it to work properly. It has all the energy it needs, and now all it needs to do right now is do all the work necessary in order to spawn this thing with an exact copy. So hopefully this thing works as I want it to. Let's see here. Okay, so it's still going. It's actually using all the essence, a lot of it, and it's still not killing enough of these Endermen. I kind of don't like the way it's laid out so far, because if you guys can see, there's lots of Enderman spawners all over the place, but there's not too many Endermen spawning. So actually, something that we need to do right now is get rid of all of these. Okay, my goodness gracious. Get out of here, please. You're about to kill me. Should probably put that on just for extra protection right now. Okay, so let me just get rid of all of the torches in here. It should start increasing the spawn rate of these Endermen. It appears that it's doing so. That's good to hear. Or good to hear, I don't know, it's just good. Okay, and let's see if it's getting enough essence now. It almost has enough work done. It's just missing just that little bit of more essence that we need. Let's see here. Okay, and the work is almost completed, and look at that, guys. We have ourselves our wither skeleton completely spawned out of nothing. So, what I'm going to do here now, for a little while, is this setup is working perfectly fine. By the way, eventually what we want to do is we want to move these spawners somewhere else, and we can actually get like more concentrated amounts of you know, mob fluid, so we can spawn more of these at any given time. However, that's you know, it's not gonna. We can't do that right now because we don't have the stuff to move spawners as of yet. Well, we do, but it's a long process, so we're gonna do that later. But anyway, what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna sit here and just wait. I don't know, 15-20 minutes while this thing does its job and kills lots of Endermen. And you know, I actually kind of want to move this over there because there's more Enderman spawners over there. But nonetheless, it's still going to do its job for a little while, and it'll kill lots of Endermen, and do lots of good stuff with it. We're going to kill lots of wither skeletons. I'm going to be back when, let's just say, I'm going to come back when we have ourselves, like, let's say, just 10, 15, 16 necrotic bones. So we'll be back when that happens. Okay, guys, so we're chilling back at the base, and I actually got myself 16 more necrotic bones. Didn't take as long as I expected, you know. It would have been a lot quicker if we were able to get more mob essence in there and we were able to spawn these wither skeletons a lot more quickly. But, you know, efficiency, blah, 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 it doesn't really matter. Who cares? We have ourselves these 16. It took me about 20 minutes. Okay, so as we can see in our inventory, we have every single piece of miniature heart that we have collected so far on the server. And all we need to do now is craft ourselves the heart canisters that go alongside with them. So all I need to do right now is I need to make myself two heart canisters, or like the empty canister type thing. So we need to do this. Put 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. And then alongside that, we just put 2 of these bones right here. So we have 2 empty canisters right now. And the next thing we need to do is make some 2 jeweled apples. 2 jeweled apples are really easy to make. Just go like that, like that, like that, and like that. And we have ourselves our jeweled apples. All we need to do now is put our miniature red hearts in there, alongside the empty canister, as well as the jeweled apple and the 2 necrotic bones. And we have ourselves 2 red heart canisters. Now all we need to do now is make ourselves the next level with them, which is the yellow heart canister. And all we need alongside those is a god apple. So that means we need to make 2 god apples. And actually, I don't think I may have enough to make 2 god apples. I have enough to make maybe 1 god apple. It's I don't know here. Let me just check to see that. Actually, I do do not have enough gold. That's actually quite interesting. I should probably go get more gold and set a quarry up. I know I haven't had quarries running on a while because I figured I had enough materials to last me forever, but as we can see right now, I actually do not have enough gold to get this thing going for another run. So what we're just going to do right now, is since we can't make the two yellow heart canisters, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put the yellow miniature yellow hearts in there. I'm going to put my gold back in the gold chest. By the way, guys, I haven't showed you guys this thing yet. So what I ended up doing was something really cool, and what this thing was, what I did was I basically just reorganized the way items are sorted when I put stuff in there. So what I do is I'll go to my quarry and I'll get all the ores that I want to smelt, and then I'll put them into a chest, and then I'll move that chest over there, or I'll take all the items that are in that chest and then put them into this chest right here. This chest takes all the items, put them into this hopper, and then puts them into this hopper, which then puts them into this macerator right here. The reason why I did that as opposed to just having the chest right there pumping stuff in is because if I were to put this chest right here on this hopper, then the wooden pipe would connect to this crystal chest, and then it would start pumping the macerated, like the dust into this chest, and then it would completely mess up the system. So that's why we have it like this. Then it'll macerate whatever item, it'll pump it into this electric furnace, and then the electric furnace will pump it out in here, and then from here it'll be organized. It'll basically filter out what it wants, and then it'll keep on going. So this one's only iron, this one's only gold, this one's only copper, this one's only tin, this one is only aluminium, this one's only silver, and then this one right here is only lead. Finally, whatever doesn't get sorted by everything else gets put into this last chest over here, including this glass. So that's really cool, and that gets that all done. Also, what we're going to do right now is we're going to go into our inventory and put our 2 red heart canisters right there. And we're going to see our hearts slowly pump back up to, I think we're going to be able to get a total of, I don't know how many hearts actually right now. Maybe will we get 13 hearts, or is it just the 12 because we have the 2 red heart canisters? Nope, we are actually able to pump ourselves up to 13 total hearts, and that's pretty amazing. I think that is pretty cool, because guess what, guys? Hearts are keep increasing. All we need to do now, or all we're missing, is large amounts of red heart canisters, which I believe, or not red heart canisters, just miniature red hearts, which I believe we can get by killing lots of Twilight Forest mobs. Not entirely sure how to do that, but we want to get that number increased so we can keep on getting our maximum hearts higher and higher. We'll figure out how to do that later, but as it stands right now, we have ourselves 13 hearts, and I think that's pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty cool. Okay, guys, so we're standing here at the quarry, and I realize, since this thing's finished, we need to get ourselves a new quarry going along, so we're gonna go ahead and just do that very thing right now. So we're gonna just break all these items right here, just get everything that we need to get this thing going. Let me just break this ender tank. I think you could break them with iron pickaxes. I'm assuming you could break them with iron pickaxes. Yeah, you can. Of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? Okay, then we're gonna break this with a wrench. That is broken now. Get the tin cable there. Boom, boom. And finally, you are mine. Okay, so since we want to move this thing, but we don't want to actually be able to, we don't want to move all of our filters that tell every item where and which way to go. All we need to do in order to fix that is something very, very simple that I thought of. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to put the new one all the way over here. So the way it's going to work is items are going to be pumped out from that way down into here, where this filter will tell them where to go. So all the cobblestone and all that stuff will still tell it where to filter properly, and all that's left to do here is just get everything that's all nice and good. And an interesting thing that I'm actually planning to do here is I want to filter out everything. You'll see. I'm gonna explain it when it happens. But the first thing I want to do is I just want to go ahead and set up this new quarry, which is going to end up being right here. So all we need to do now is get the quarry. Where are you specifically? There you are. Okay, we're gonna get this thing right here. Actually, we don't want to place it as of yet, but we're going to actually just have it ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this landmark right here, place you like that, and then we're going to go out into the distance and figure out where we want this to go. So it's at Y70, and then we're at the Z value 2, or we're actually going to be at the Z value, or yeah. Wait a minute. We're going to be at the X value, negative 1203. Negative 1203 and then 70. So we're going to head up this way very far and just get this thing going. We don't need to necessarily make it too important, but negative 1203 and then 70. So we're just going to have it go all the way over here like that. That seems far enough, right? Well, that should be working because we're at negative 1203, 70, right? Let me just check that again. Negative 1203, 70. Coming back over here, let's see why that didn't work. Okay, negative 1203, 70, yes. That is probably working, but I think it's too far away for it to actually work. That we set the landmark here to go way too far from where its actual ability is able to go. So let's just head on back this way, negative 1203, 70, like that. Oops, right here is where it's supposed to be. So like that. Place you down. There you go. You're all connected and nice. So now we just need to note the Z value, which is 2251. Head out this way. 2251. 2251. Let's just go ahead and make it right here. Why not? Okay, 2251 right here, and let's make you go up. And 70 is right there. And take you and put the land marker, and boom, it's done. We have ourselves a quarry set up, and all we have to do is power it properly. So let's just go ahead and get some more blocks. We have lots of mobs that are trying to kill me right now. That's actually quite annoying. Okay, then we're going to take that, put some block, whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Okay, there we go. Creeper, yeah, get out of here. Just get out of here, Mr. Creeper. Okay, so now that we have that, all we need to do now is connect it properly. So this goes here. Let's just use... We had a glass fiber cable. I guess we don't have it anymore. It's hiding somewhere in my house. Okay, that there. Then the geothermal generator goes there. Wooden fluid pipe followed by cobblestone or pipe. Cobblestone pipe, wooden fluid. And then we get ourselves the generator thing right there. Put a redstone torch where we need it. Actually, that doesn't... We want this to go the opposite way, because then it'd be actually destroyed by the quarry itself. Okay, put you there. Then you there. Boom. Boom. Like that. Then all we're missing is the ender tank, which goes there. And then it should be working properly. Unless... Oops, why is that like that? Okay, that goes there. Geothermal generator is powered. And then we have ourselves the quarry, which goes there. And now it's doing its job. Everything is good and dandy. So the last thing that we want to do is finish this thing off with items, or... Like, basically what we want to do is we want to have items pumped into our base and get directly mined out. Because as it stands right now, what I need to do is I need to get take the ores out manually and then put them into our house, because just reasons. It just doesn't like me. So this chest right here is going to be the one we're going to do it. So what we want to do is we want to filter out stuff that isn't be able to be used by the macerator. So stuff we don't want in here is actually very simple. All we need to do is take them right here and then just toss you over the edge. Okay, let's take one of you out. So we don't want the aluminium ore. That's just something we can't do. It doesn't work when it's macerated. We don't need that either. And then we don't need this ferrous ore, and we don't need the silver ore from thermal foundation. Let me just go ahead and toss all of you over the edge. So let me just take that. Don't need that. I don't even... A creeper heart. Oh, that's interesting. I've never gotten that before. Okay, still toss you over. Toss you over. Okay, so now all that's left to do is we have the ferrous, and we need to get the aluminium from Thinker's Construct. Also, throw this iron out of the way. We don't want it to confuse me. Okay, so that one we have ferrous, aluminium, silver. Okay, and then all the missing is the silver. So then, and also the uranium. Okay, there we go. Got everything we need, and we're going to put that into this filter right here. So then we're just going to go ahead and take the aluminium, put you in there, take you there, and you there, followed by these two. Okay, that is done. Now we could always take this out of there. So we don't want the... Okay, so we don't want that. We don't want silver ore from thermal foundation. Do we want that? Silver from thermal foundation. No, we don't want that. We don't want ferrous, and we don't want aluminium from Tinker's Construct. Everything else is able to be easily used. So gold, tin, lead, iron, and then we want copper, but we don't actually have any copper ore. That might be an issue. Let me go ahead and get myself some copper really quick. Actually, we found some right here. Look at that. How very convenient. Okay, come here. Just place you. Doesn't matter. Boom, boom. Get you, and you are good to go. Okay, coming back over here. Let's just slide into these DMs. And finally, we are good with this last little piece of filtering. Okay, so now we can take that filter out. And everything that will be mined easily and whatnot, or, you know, it'll automatically be pulled in. So we have ourselves iron, copper, lead, tin, and gold. I believe that's everything that can be automatically done. Don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure it's good. So all that we need to do now is break this gold chest right there. Ignore everything that's been pushed out of here because we don't really care about it. And we're going to take this ender chest, and then we're going to place you right here. So basically what's going to happen is this bad boy over here is going to continue mining out this area that I have selected. You know, it's not as big as it could be, but who cares? We can always make it, we can always change it later on. So it'll mine out this entire area, and then it'll pump out all the items that it's collecting over here in this way. So it'll pump them out this way, la da 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 da. It'll come down over here where it would then continue to go down into these pipes. This is disconnected, by the way, because then all the items would just go that way. It'll come into this filter. Everything that I don't want, cobblestone, gravel, blah, 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 will be pumped into this void pipe, be pushed into oblivion. Everything will be continued to go on here through this filter. Then all the stuff that is able to be macerated / smelted via a redstone furnace is then put into this ender chest right here, which is then, if I just show you guys, let me just show you guys a classic example of what we can do here with this. So let's just go ahead and put ourselves a single copper ore in there. Doesn't matter. So we're going to come over here, and then we see the second ender chest that is in my inventory right now, which is pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and come down here. Oops, it's kind of breaking a little bit, or I'm just being dumb. Okay, there we go. Oh, creeper in my house. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Okay, there we go. So we're in the house now. We're going to break this, collect you. Actually, it went into this thing, which means it's probably trying to go in the macerator right now. Let's just toss out some gunpowder. We don't need that. Okay, there we go. Grab that, and then all we need to do now is put this other ender chest, which if we place down right here, you can see that the copper ore is still in there, because you know that's how an ender chest works. Let's just go ahead and break that with our pickaxe. There we go. Grab you, put you down right here, and then what will happen is it'll extract that like that. It'll be put into the macerator, then put into this, where it will be continued to be pumped, which basically means automatic iron / gold / lead, all that good stuff will be automatically smelted, all automatically, and I think that's pretty efficient and also pretty cool. That's awesome. Alrighty then, guys, with all that stuff being done, I think I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode of the Cube Evolution. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys may have learned something. If for some reason we finally decide to release this mod pack, you guys know what to do, and, you know, get yourself all situated and stuff, which is, it's gonna happen eventually. Trust me, guys, it's gonna happen. Not today, but it's going to happen someday. Maybe. I don't know. Productivity Day continues on for me. Gonna keep on making videos and stuff. Hope you guys have a nice day, please.